It's late October, your success has been limited, you're not seeing the deer you thought you should see, and your forest looks like this. We're going to talk about ways to change your forest to improve your October and November success right here on Landbeat. So for many guys across the country with our consulting business, we tour property after property through much of the Midwest and Eastern United States and Northern states, and we see lots of forest that looks like this. Unmanaged, overstory thick, understory limited, meaning there's not a lot of cover, not a lot of food. And that can get very problematic when trying to pattern deer who are feeding primarily on acorns throughout the fall, and there's not much of a cover component. So this is an easy and quick way. I kind of hesitate with the easy. It's easy as far as you can do it in a weekend to change the food value and change the cover value on your farm and diversify your forest. So now we're going to transition with the same frame right into a change that diversified this forest. So if you follow the channel much at all, you've heard us talk about these and even reference a few of them on Matt's property and my own property, but this is a pretty good look at another one here in the eastern part of Missouri that goes from an area that was once just completely annihilated with the timber operation, almost clear-cut 30-some years ago, and has grown back and never really managed until the last 2 years. You can see from where I was previously standing to here, just a crazy change in the forest. Now we have lots of annual plants, perennial plants, young forest coming back up, still some residual trees that we left for future generations of oaks. And now we have cover and we have food. I'm going to step right here and show you a flowering dogwood tree that is getting browsed upon. And within a few years, this is going to continue growing up and be more cover. If you think about it from a deer standpoint, this little oak that's a stump sprout is already cover for a bedded deer. And I'm already going to get out in front of the question about hinge cuts. Yes, there are some hinge cuts, but we didn't hinge cut every single tree. Reason for that is the thick stem density in here would have caused just an absolute mess if we hinge cut everything. You can, if you followed along, we could walk through this entire thing and find different pockets of brush or down trees that deer could bed against, but they could use the entire half acre as bedding rather than just use the fringes if we were to hinge cut the whole area. So this is just an afternoon, a couple hours with a chainsaw, and now we have destination bedding inside a forest that doesn't have very good cover. So think about fish in a lake. They're living there, but if you have cover, that's a good way to define how to catch those fish. If you had defined bedding on your property like this, you have a better chance at understanding where to hunt and how to harvest more deer. So think about running a chainsaw on your property and you can have great results for hunting as well as diversified forest.